on, you fucking thing. Come on. God, this thing's fucking heavy. Come on. Fuck it. No. Yay, everybody. Welcome back. Today, I got something pretty special for you guys. It's another Around the Reef. How fucking about it? This one is with my boy Queziiiohhh. If you're a Mermail fan, you probably have seen his videos. He's a content creator all about mermails. He does alternative water decks and whatnot, but his main bread and butter, of course, is Mermails, the best water deck in the world. I've always got a kick out of all the crazy combos this guy can make. He really goes to the kitchen and sharpens his knives and gets to work. He's always cooking up something spicy, some weird ass shit you never thought of, crazy interactions. If it's water, that man can make it work. The video edits are just insane. The man's going Super Saiyan at Bikini Bottom and shit like that. I love it, man. But yeah, he's a good guy. Go ahead and check him out. I have a link in the description below. But before we continue, please splash that like button. Then you can dive on over to that buoy bell. Give it a love tap. That bell will let you know when I put out my brand new, high quality mermail content. This is your home for mermails. That's the only thing I cover. Nothing else. Because I'm old and I hate everything. But with all that shit out of the way, let's visit our boy Quays. Look who I got here today. Look who I found. Look who I caught in the wild.
It's your boy Queziiiohhh. It took a while, but he got me in the deep sea. He fished me in. I'm out.
Man. The hardest catch yet, man. It's ridiculous. So I got some questions for you if you're ready to go. I'm gonna just find out a little bit more. I'm gonna dive deep into your brain. So yeah, when did you start playing Yu-Gi-Oh, sir?
I actually started playing, I want to say when I was in middle school. So let's just say I was going to the 7th grade when the first episode came out of Yu-Gi-Oh. I never forget. I always wanted to have Summer Skull because I feel like it was a great card. I like this because the skull, I like the electricity. It was kind of cool. And then my first duel, I never forget this, guys. I was feared when my opponent summoned 3 blue eyes. I had nothing in my deck can like beat it.
Dude, Kaiba was in your school?
Like,
fuck.
Yeah, I was like, wow, man, how we gonna beat this? And
man,
that was my first game, and kind of crazy because me seeing the first episode, I just see there's Exodia that destroyed them blue eyes, and I was like, oh man. And then from there I was hooked because I liked the way the game was progressing and the show. I love the show. I love the original show. There's no Yu-Gi-Oh series can beat the original right now. Maybe a series I don't know about.
They keep trying, but they're never gonna hit that shit. That was a worldwide phenomenon, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
What made you want to play Mermails?
Mermails? I decided I wanted to play Mermails out there. I wasn't really a fan when it first was came like to the scene because there's a lot of players, really good players playing it, and I didn't like how it was. But after Nepty came out, I really liked the card itself. And so when I took a break for Yu-Gi-Oh, I just study. I don't know what made me start wanting to play Mermails. Even though when Prince came out, I still wasn't playing the deck. I study because there's another deck I was playing, and I would just play every format no matter what. But once I read Nepty, I really like the card design. I love the card, like the story behind of the Atlanteans. And I studied within them 8 months about the whole archetype, and from there my brain just transformed. I knew what water did, how it was going to do, and I just from there my brain just it had no limits of making different combos. I can combo all night long.
I know you can. That's the number one thing about Quays, man.
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quays, like, he's like, hey, dude, I can fit anything in a combo. I can make it look sick. I can make it do some crazy shit you never heard of. Is it water in any shape or form? Fuck it, I'm gonna make a combo line that'll blow your brain off. So
one thing about my combos, then other people combos is I like using the cards with that you basically run in your deck. So I'm not a type of player that run like the other shenanigan cards, meaning as like back then people was running like cards that like like Black Guard and stuff like that. No, all my combos, the cards in your main deck, you're gonna use in your main deck no matter what.
Yeah, he's a water purist. Exactly. Like that's one thing that breaks my heart sometimes is when I see people play the Mermail deck. And what they do is like they'll play the main normal deck, but they'll have so much other shit, and they'll go into all these weird lines of play that don't even end on anything water. They're like some dragon shit here, some zombie shit here. I'm like, what are you playing that for? What is the point of playing Mermails if you're not gonna have any presence of Mermails anywhere on the board? What is the point of that shit? Or any, not when I say Mermails, I mean like water. I just mean like general water is what I'm saying.
Right.
So yeah. And I've seen a lot of your combos, man. You can put any archetype and find a place and make it make sense, which is why it's so impressive whenever I watch your stuff. It's like literally I'm going to this man's kitchen and I'm just seeing what he's cooking up. It's crazy sometimes, but
yeah, the good thing about water, especially like Mermails, is it's a deck that can play all the extra deck monsters.
right.
Like kind of fusion, but we can use instant fusion. So it's like we can play fusion monsters too. We can play XCs, synchros,
right,
links,
all of it.
Like we can play them all. So the deck, no matter what format it is, we allow to play them cards in the extra deck because our deck is so versatile. It's no one way. So it's like and the good thing about Mermail is there's a lot of people who don't have side deck cards against this deck. They have a hard time. People rage quit because when you drop Moon Glacier, they just their whole spirit just crushed.
Yeah, like, literally so demoralizing. It's so funny how many people, this deck has been around for almost exactly 10 years, but they still don't know of it. They don't know anything about it. When you do stuff, they're just like, how does that work? Let me read every card you have, because I don't know, it just blows my mind every time. I know what you mean though.
That's how some of the top players, it's the same thing when I play them. They just read the cards. They just they just like, oh, boom. Yeah, like I said, water is to be honest, I feel like it's still one of the dangerous decks, unknown.
Yeah. And
I kind of sad sometimes not seeing this deck, where this deck have a lot of potential. It really does. It just sometimes like I want to go advance. I want to really go to nationals, but I had something else. I had another event I had to go to. One, of course, it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh, but there's another thing I do. I'm always competing.
Conflict of interest. Oh shit.
I didn't go to
cut this out. No, I'm just kidding.
This is the thing I would have ran, and you see in nationals, there's a lot of this top. Like you had like name it. You had like what? Over 20-something different desktops.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's just a crazy pie chart.
This can do it too.
Yeah, that the pie chart looked like when you order a pizza for like 20 people, but no one can agree. Like that shit was like all over the place. So I know what you mean, man. I'm just like, why is this like? This is another part of a conversation, but why is it that when we have a nice diverse meta or format, why do they just want to drop two decks and they just fuck it up where it's just like 50% this and that? I hate that, man. Like, what's the point? I know it's money. Obviously, everything's money. This world runs on money, but man, it just sucks. I'm like, everyone's having fun, playing what they want, choosing their flavor, and then you're just gonna do that every single 4 years? Ugh. Sorry.
Konami, they make it rough for us sometimes. But
they really do.
Right through it.
When did you start your channel, and why did you do that?
What made me really decide? There was 3 things made me decide I want to do a channel. And I think I started, I won't say around like, I did a video. It was like this combo. I was just sitting here in my room, and like I said, I was just getting back, and there's a card. It's called Monceros, and I read this card. I was like, this card is very interesting, and from there, after I did that combo, and I seen the views was over like 3.6. I was like,
that's a wrap.
I think I told myself I think I want to be a YouTuber. Then the second person is Sam, Team Sam X.
Yeah,
probably,
Sam.
you
Yeah.
probably know him as a YouTuber. I enjoy
Yeah.
him.
He's great. Yeah.
I seen him at the this con at Knoxville. So once he saw my car, took a picture with him. That right there, that was the second thing that pushed me to be a YouTuber to this day. I really was grinding at 2019, and I was grinding so good, and the channel was doing super high. Everybody, the way y'all see my first videos, viewers that know I did things different with my videos because I wanted to. I don't know, I wanted to be different.
Yeah.
And
you're different. Trust me, you're fucking different, man. Cut from a different cloth. Have you ever topped any competitions?
I played this deck when Sky Striker Orchis was a thing.
Oh god.
And True Draco. I played it and then I got top with this deck. I played as a top player. Everybody was watching me. I was in top tables. Yeah, my first time playing water. It was my first event and it was in Greenville. I was shocked, and I gotta say MVP card was the White War L. Once I read this card, I was like, wow, none of the Mermail decks play this card. And since I was going second build.
Oh, you mean Dickorino? I call him Dickorino because of Moby Dick. That's what I call him. You mean White War Whale? Is that what you're talking about? Fucking the Dickorino.
Oh, yeah, and right at that time, Starlight McGreat was on like on the best deck too at that time. And I feel like the White War L was an insane card because it was a card that allows you to tap twice.
Yeah.
During the battle phase, he got piercing, but the main thing is he had the Rebecca effect, where he pressed a lot of damage.
Yeah. And he blows the board up. Yeah. That's my favorite. That's actually my favorite non-Mermail card, other than Mooling Glacier. My favorite extra deck card, fucking White Or Whale, man. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I used to use that card no matter what because I just like the survive ability. This card is really good. It just keep coming back into the tuna.
Man,
it's a really good card.
Have you thought of anything about because I know the way your mind works, man. I've been watching you, listen to you for long enough, and I know when they drop some hot shit like these crazy goatee stuff, so whatever the hell, I'm gonna call it goatee. I'm not saying fish. I don't know what that is. I mean, you got something cooking, don't you? You got some crazy shit in your mind, don't you? I already know it's true.
I know, do you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's always like when I see cars, there's like my brain start like calculating and just thinking.
So that actually is a perfect branch into another question I just came up with for you, and I know you will be the perfect person to ask over anybody else. Why does Konami specifically seem to make water cards not as strong as they potentially could have been? Are they afraid of Mermail Atlanteans? Are they afraid of that shit?
No, they know the power creep of water in general. They know how dangerous water can be.
Yeah.
They know they keeping it like barely like it's like we write like we on like on a line.
I
know. They keep us where we not flooded. Like it's like rain. They don't want us to flood.
Yeah.
They're like competition. Let's talk about one card I know they hinder. This is a prime example. Like Deep Sea Replica. It says level 5 synchro. So this is what I'm meaning when they cripple. This should never be that like this. So to make this card, you gotta use Diva and a non-tuner.
Yeah.
That's one thing. First thing, why does, and y'all can see the screen, why does this generic and this not generic?
Yeah.
Right?
For real.
So that's one. The second thing, to discard, like the second effect is like when you discard card, it gotta be a level 4. Why couldn't this be a water monster?
For real.
I don't get why it gotta be a 4 or lower. That's 2 power creep.
Yep.
The third thing is really, to me, I say third and fourth, but the third thing is, this card sent to the graveyard. If you use the effect, you are locked into waters.
Every time.
Like, that's not a big thing. But then, why will you if we lock into water, why will you choose our mode for us? Like, why the guy got to be in defense position? Why can't be attack or defense?
Right, yeah.
And you should choose a choice. That let you know right there, when they make water cards, they put a power creep on certain cards. And then when you see Sorso, Moye, don't hinder on thing like, of course, yes.
I thought of that too. I'm like, Moye, yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. This is what I truly believe, and I asked you that for this reason. I truly believe that they have a separately paid committee that, I'm just kidding, this is all trolling around, but I'm just like, it feels like they have like a committee who's like, all right, now send this to the Mermail Atlantean committee. Let's see if they read the card and if it works, and if we have to change anything, if it's too strong, so Mermails Atlanteans can get stronger. Yeah, it's too strong. All right, nerf the shit out of it. You know, that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like, fucking sucks.
And remember, we're kind of blessed because there's like certain cards that works in our favor, like
Right.
Help. Help is a water.
Like, imagine that, yeah.
That's super strong for us
Yep.
because he's a water.
Mhm.
And second, the main thing we forget, the main very, very, very important is we have our old card text that is not limited.
Yep.
We got a couple cards like Moray Greed and like Dragoon. Dragoon's not once per turn. So now, from here on out, they gotta be very careful
Yep.
of cards when they make them for water monsters. I know it's crazy. They put some type of limitations.
Dude,
And
you're
now
right. Yeah.
and since the game's getting like more stronger, they just put cards and limitations.
Yeah.
It because back then the goal was to have a whole bunch of lanterns in your hand so you can get rid of them.
Yeah.
That
exactly.
was the whole like marksmen, infantry, dragoons.
Yeah.
The whole goal was you toss your whole hand and they get their effects. So there's no point in them hindering those card effects one first turn because the whole goal was to get rid of them anyway.
Right.
So not hold back. The Mermail was not top of deck to hold back. It was all aggressive.
Yeah, so it's like the base of the deck itself. The base of the deck was so unlimited. Like every Mermail is not once per turn. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, like you can use, the effect of the search, I believe.
Like it's weird. They're not once per turn. Like Megalo, Teus, like the search part of Teus and Pike once per turn. But you can summon it like Teus. Teus you can summon multiples.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You don't gotta search.
Yeah.
Megalo, the same thing. You can summon multiple Megalos, and you can get each searches. Pike and like gun, that was once per turn. So like the small Mermails.
And Neptybus too. Neptybus, you can only use it once per turn. You can't even attempt it more than once, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I feel like you're right about that. They made the base so strong. Now they have to be careful, like they're stepping on glass or whatever. Like they got to be very careful what they make, because they know the threshold is so much higher if they just make one mistake and release a card that's broken. I know, I think you're absolutely correct on that. Man, I'm glad I asked that question, because, fuck, man, it's pretty crazy. The new card, Moray of Avarice, what do you think when you see that card?
When I first seen it, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, whoa, we got a draw card. You know, it wasn't meant for. It was different for water, because if it wasn't meant for water, it was only said fish type.
Yeah.
But they know that's too specific, so they put the sea surfing in aqua, and that made it. Now it make all our cards in our deck usable.
Yep.
Cause that's our whole basic deck. Those 3 cards. So now it made all the monsters you can use. So now it's making it really good. The second thing, of course, is once per turn. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
The one thing I kind of wish for, but at the same time, I do understand why it is from Phil.
I really feel like they designed that card specifically, not only just for Goatee. I think since they have tier elements, which all their monsters are aqua, I think that's why they did it. It's like they can use it too. You know, they can, same thing. They both dropped and they can both use it.
Yeah, that's true. And the last thing, reason why I didn't do it from hand, the most important, and I already thought about it when I read the card, and it makes sense. So you notice, Moray Greed it already does that. It kind of draws cards, but it already does that. It already does what the draw card's doing. It's weird. Its requirements is, you gotta have one more additional card. The more greed, it's like a 3 card thing.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
It's 2.
2 for 2, yeah, exactly. Because the card itself, the card on field, and then you draw 2. So you're just basically fixing your hand. Just things are getting banished rather than placed back in the deck. So, yeah. Right.
So, yeah, that's the only thing about it. I feel like overall my rating of this card, I still gotta give it like a It's definitely like a. It's I give it like it's still like I think it's. I mean,
He's trying to say 8. He's trying to say 8 out of 10, but he doesn't want to say 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I give it 8 out of 10. I mean, be honest, we never got a water draw 2 card like just like a deep draw effect. So we have one. I think it's good because now if I opponent hand trappers, it does lowers our deck down.
Yeah.
So we either draw like more cards. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm glad it's kind of generic because if you say it was a Lantern card or a Mermail, then yeah, I mean, I feel like this card would be hindered. But since it's just generic, I mean, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, speaking from the guy who runs a million extender pieces, like 12 cards of your deck could summon themselves, or it feels like that anyway. But yeah, so you could just I'm gonna summon this shit. Bam! I'm gonna get 2 cards for free. Like, it makes sense, but like when you play real stingy and stuff like that, and you rely on normal summons and just the way the deck plays, it's a little bit harder to just get bodies on board for free. So, I don't know. What is your favorite card other than the Mermails or Atlanteans?
So no Lantern, no Mermails.
Yes, sir.
In my main deck.
That's hard to ask you, huh? You fucking run a lot of stuff.
I'm not gonna say like Big Shark just came out. So my next card, there's 3 cards. I like Saline Nello is really good, but I'm gonna go with the Ice Jade Tangerine. I really like this card a lot. I like it's like one of my like Nets favorite water cards. Nets.
For the people that don't know, what is that card? I'm gonna have it on the screen, but like just you can give it in layman's terms, like just basically like what does that card do?
So if this card normal summon or special summon, you can add 1 IJ spell or trap from your deck to your hand. When your opponent activates a card effect or effect that target this card as an attack or effect, quick effect. This turn, it can't be destroyed by a battle or card effect.
Oh shit.
Basically, you try to attack it, I can quick effect or target imperm or whatever. I quick effect. I can special my water monster from my grave or hand. It doesn't occur with the restrictions. Like you can just special summon it. So you have another card that it can trigger on summon, it would trigger because it doesn't target. And then this card's still not gonna be destroyed by battle or card effect. And the good thing is, if it's like a card that just gonna destroy it or something, you stick to search. It's gonna search you the Ice J spell right here. I'll let y'all show y'all. And it's going to get you Tremolia. And Tremolia. So basically, no matter what, this card always gonna let you special summon. If you target it, if I don't get the search, I still quick effect special summon from my grave or hand. The whole goal is to still special summon additional monster. This is the whole goal. So you waste value when you negate this, no matter what. My whole goal is to special one from my hand. Or the good thing about this card, it can special from grave, so you can bring back Toad. So if they do anything about it, so
I never thought of that. That is so cool.
Yeah, and I just Mermail never had defense, so this deck got defense. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I made a video recently, and it had a specific spot for engines that you can put in the deck. Now, I said I don't know enough about Ice Jades because I've just never played with them, but I watched your videos and I was like, this guy's doing all kinds of crazy shit with Ice Jades. This is the Ice Jade guy. So this makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you're already figuring it out. That's crazy. Cool. So what is your favorite extra deck monster? And I think you already answered that earlier.
So my favorite extra deck monster, I'm gonna be honest. After I read this card, first I was shocked about it when I was watching one of my homies playing somebody because I first discovered it. He played Regeki on. This is when the first card came out. Yeah. He played Regeki, and I guess he wasn't paying attention. I guess he was drinking a drink, and he didn't know. He did not know. I guess, like I said, let's put a second. He did not know his Regeki got set. And he proceeded to combo and he did a lot of damage. He thought he just negated. He knew about it as a water card from grave, whatever. Yeah. But he did not know it sets his card. Yeah. And I guess he flipped his face and he said, "Wait, he said that is the Regeki I played. He looked in his grade and look, that was his Regeki. And he lost. After he told me about that card, I read his card.
Yeah.
I said, whoa.
That's busted.
This is the new card we can replace the old Mermail that you used to summon out for behind the shark.
Yeah.
I've got like
Trite.
It's like Abyss Sprite.
Abyss Trite. Yeah.
Trite. Yes,
Yeah.
Trite.
She was the protection, but this Toad was next level protection and effect, man. Whew.
Yeah. Toad is probably one of my really like. I love that. I love that card. That card is really insane.
That's everyone's favorite extra deck so far. I've had everyone say Moulin Glacia and then Toad. Like both those two. Like, yeah. Okay, now for a fun question. And this question specifically for you means a lot to me because you do crazy connections and stuff like that. The way your brain works. If Queziiiohhh can make a card, any card they want, spell card, trap card, whatever, extra deck mod, doesn't fucking matter. Anything you want that could make Mermails hit that next level, what would it be?
I feel like Link 1 is too broken.
Yeah.
So I think another Link 2 will be really, really great for Mermails.
Yeah.
And I think we need some type of level 3. We need like a tuner level 3 or some sort. Yeah, we need a level 3 like with Pike and Taste can search. That's and they like I say we need a Link. I say we need a Link, and then we need a main deck monster to make like even more like insane.
Yeah. Just so you know, supposedly in about a year and a half or a little less than that, they're supposed to be coming out with what is it, Series R, Structure Deck Series R or something like that, which is Mermail Atlanteans are supposed to be on that list. So they should be dropping some new cards like hopefully within a year and a half. I hope they do. Because we would need, they would drop like 8 new cards or some crap like that. That'd be sick.
You said Atlanteans or Mermails?
I believe it's Atlanteans, actually. Which, I'll take Atlanteans. They haven't done anything for Atlanteans in years. You know, they did Mermails about 3 years ago. They made Abyss Narai or whatever, Narai. I don't even know how to say her name. Still don't.
You talking about Abyss Glacia?
No. There's Abyss Narai, which is a hand trap Mermail. You know, the one that can, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That shitty ass hand trap that's not very good, but can still be utilized.
That card too.
It's disappointing.
It doesn't trigger like. I mean, I want the Mind's effect as long as it triggered the Mermail cards.
Right. Like think about it.
As
yeah, they make you get rid of her. They make you get rid of a monster on the field or hand as well, just to boost attack for the turn. That's a -2 for a boost for the turn. It's like an honest but shit. Yeah, so I understand what you mean, like some kind of low level. I would love a Link 1, but that's gonna be too easy. You know, they'll never do that for us. Really, I don't ever think they'll do that for us.
Yeah, I feel like they would never make another Atlantean level 1. So I feel like there is a one Atlantean, you know, we don't run, but
yeah,
maybe. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if there's a Atlantean when it's sent to graveyard, it can special Atlantean from the deck.
That would be sick.
Cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. And especially in a Link format like that, that would be busted. That would be not busted. That wouldn't even be busted. That would just be good. That would be like the Nimble engine, but specifically just for Atlanteans. That'd be so cool. I would love that.
Yeah, I mean, there's cards right now that's for some they starter cards. So,
right. Yeah, every deck's got like 5 starters, man.
Of course, I would definitely make it once per turn or something. I mean, whatever. But yeah, that would be sick. All I want to say before I head out is y'all make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's reach your boy up.
Man, it's helping me out.
Yeah. So make sure you comment and let's get his channel. Let's get his channel up, guys.
I'm trying my best out here, man. Fuck.
I appreciate the interview.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Don't ever say that. I appreciate you making the time, taking the time. If you want to plug anything, you can plug yourself right now. I'm gonna have you in the comment section below, all your plugs and stuff like that. But if you want to say anything,
yeah. Follow me on my group for sneak peeks. I'm already have like sneak peek duels, and more combos and deck profiles on my channel, guys. Well, not on my channel, but on my Facebook group. yeah, like I'm always showing videos before they come out, sneak peeks and clips. So only people that sees in my group, and sometimes I do post some special exclusive on the Mermail group, but mainly on my group, I show stuff I haven't shown yet. So yeah, so here you have that in the link description below, and that's it.
All right, cool. I appreciate the interview, man. Thanks for being on Around the Reef. Appreciate you coming on and sharing your rendition of how you play the Mermail Atlantean deck. So I appreciate you. What a guy, right? The dude's a maniac. I love him. His brain works in ways that I'll never understand, but my God, does it work. He's the first person to come up with combos with the new cards that come out. He stays on that shit like no one else. So I appreciate him in the Mermail community. I have a link in the description below. He's a good dude. Go give him some support. And until next time, boys. Bye.